Another day, another vlog. Hello y'all, welcome to another vlog of mine. This is Miss May. Today is actually the first day of class. Semester has started. I am a lecturer, which is kind of like an adjunct professor. I teach part-time at a university. Mostly in the past 3 years, I've been teaching an online course, fully online because, you know, the pandemic and stuff. But this semester, my department chair actually told me that we're gonna do hybrid, which is half in person, half online. And I haven't taught an in-person graduate course since 2019. So I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go and stand in a classroom. And I don't even have a clicker that's working because I used to have a clicker that I my slides and stuff and I can walk around. So this is today's to-do list. So I got this planner from Temu. I think it's a really good planner. I will link it down below. This is not sponsored. I don't think I had a lot of negative experience with Temu. I bought a bunch of stuff last time with my own money and I really like every single one of them. There was just, I think, one item that I just felt like it wasn't as good quality as I thought, but other things, like, they were so good. And the only thing that I didn't really like, it was just like $3. So I was like, okay, I'll just let it pass. And this is the journal that I use. And this journal is actually created by a friend several years ago, and then she created like several prompts and stuff in her own personal journal, and she was like, she wanted to actually make it a real journal and sell it on Amazon. I'll also link this down below from Amazon. So if you want to support my friend, she doesn't know that I am actually talking about her journal. If you want to support my friend, definitely check it out. So I do like the prompt and stuff. This is kind of personal, but today I kind of woke up feeling ungrounded, a little uncentered. The last month, my YouTube views are not as high as the month before, which is kind of weird that my YouTube views were actually pretty high on the month that I was like delivering the baby. So in the month that I delivered the baby, I actually didn't post as much. I did post a lot, but not as much as usual. So in May, the birthday of my kid, and June, I actually had a lot of views in my YouTube. But for some reason, July wasn't that great and August wasn't that great. So I do think things like this kind of go weighing on my mind sometimes. And then like, I don't know, I just love the fact that like I love to write it down. And also, I think it's crazy, in my yoga teacher training, we were required to journal. Because we were required to journal, I didn't journal at all. I just had this like resistance to journaling for some reason in the past. But ever since I used my friend's journal, maybe it's like something about like this one is created by a friend, and also it has prompts and stuff, how I feel today. And then like it also like has free writing, some reflection questions. I do feel like more motivated to journal, and after I write down how I feel today, I felt better. Oh, so this is the baby brain, guys. This is the baby brain. I was doing my laundry and then I realized that I pick up all of the dirty laundry from my husband's pile and I forgot this shirt laundry, and then we're gonna start again. But my grandma, if you didn't know, my grandpa was a Christian. My grandma was a Buddhist. So in my house, we have, my grandma was Buddhist, so we always have incense burning in our house. And I do feel like the smell of incense definitely allowed me to feel more grounded. So this morning I did a boxing workout and I came back home, took a shower. I felt great and I ate some tacos for lunch. I should have vlogged this, but I just feel like I need to get things done really, really quick. And then I was like, this is the first day of school. I want to document how I feel today. Like, I do like vlogging. Part of it is also to look back in my life. We are here upstairs. This is my little red light panel. I didn't buy the expensive one, I bought a cheap one just to try. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sit here to meditate, facing and then backing from the red light so that I can get some like meditation practice on.
And tune into a very grounding energy here. I am. Now feel how good it feels to be one with this.
Look, it's pouring rain right now. I hope the rain stops by the time I need to go teach. That's crazy. But I do have a friend who loves rain, and then she loves to listen to the rain sound when she meditates. So this is adding to a meditation experience. I think the rain somewhat stopped. I hope it completely stops by the time it's time to, you know, teach. I really don't want to walk all the way to the classroom and this is my breast pump. Yes, I do still pump, but I don't vlog my pumping session because it's not appropriate. It's 5:07. I need to actually leave now because I want to be a little bit early to my first class to make sure I can find the classroom, get ready and all that. So I'm just gonna do a little light makeup. I put on my professional clothes. It's been so long. I know, but I finished pumping. I feel like these days it's very hard to manage my time because not only like when I get ready, not only do I need to like put on clothes, put on makeup, actually get ready, but I also need to think about pumping because pumping takes about like 15 minutes and I try to pump right before I leave because I teach from 6 to 9, so it's gonna be like another 4 hours since like until next pump, so I need to make sure I pump right before I leave the house. Okay, so let's see. Well, I didn't think about it until I have kids. It's like I used to get ready really quick, but now like whatever time, how much time I usually take to get ready, it basically is that at 20 minutes because after I pump, I want to wash my pumping stuff. You know, it's a whole ordeal. I want to put a little bit of blush. It took me literally 3 minutes to put on makeup because I have a timer with my camera. So this is my new purse. I'm very grateful for that. Okay, just put this pen. This is my favorite pen. Get 2 colors of pen. I love this purse. Okay, I'll link it down below. Like they didn't ask me to feature this again, but I really like it. So I'm appreciative. That's why I want to feature it again. Okay, let's go. All right, guys, it's raining really hard. Let's go. It's raining really hard. Good thing I took my umbrella. Alright guys. Okay, made it halfway. So this is my favorite spot of the campus. Alright guys, I just need to make sure I found my classroom, get ready, pull my slides out and everything, but I miss being on campus. There's so many people. It's so cheerful. I love it. And I particularly love it in the evenings. I felt like it's just after class, it's like 9 o'clock, so it gets a little dark. I do have to walk to my car, which scares me a little bit, but I just really love the campus. It's so pretty. Alright guys, it's such an eventful day. The first week of school. First of all, yesterday everyone was locked out because the dual authenticator just wouldn't work, so no one can log in. Today in the middle of the class, the fire alarm started and it was a planned test. Like we all had to evacuate and then we waited outside and then we went back in. It just cost me 30 minutes of instruction time. So I meant to end today like 40 minutes earlier, but because of that interruption, we were just hanging out outside. And I do feel like I kind of wasted a lot of people's time, but it is what it is. But I love this class. I think it went really well. Love that for me. Today, like everything went as I planned, but other than the fire alarm thing. The fire alarm, it was such a disruption, but it is what it is. A lot of classes were interrupted, so it's not just happening to me. It's definitely an adjustment to come back to teach in person, but I love that. Definitely like love the connections that I can make with the student. It's definitely more fun, more engaging. The discussion was more fun compared to the Zoom discussion meeting. Okay, see you later. Alright guys, I just got home. It's 9 o'clock. I'm so hungry. It's over 9 o'clock actually. I'm so hungry. And there is no food. I checked my spot. My husband didn't cook. I'm so hungry. And also the most brutal thing, I think one of my students bought Chick-fil-A in between classes, like during recess. And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. Give me that Chick-fil-A. Okay, I'm gonna try to look for some food. Some leftover wings from Saturday. Yeah, I'll eat that first. Yay, I'm gonna eat this. No wings for my husband. Thank God, we have leftovers. Hey guys, it's another day. It's actually Friday today. And I initially planned to go to the cryotherapy today because yesterday I took a day off. Okay, tell me I'm crazy. So I usually don't take a rest day when I work out. So in the past, I worked out every single day. So every single day I will go to the gym. If I don't go to the gym, I'll take a long walk and do some yoga at home. So basically I work out every single day with no rest day in the past. So yesterday I didn't work out until like a very late evening. I taught a yoga class. It's mostly stretching. And then last night when I went to bed, I have enormous amount of back pain. I had enormous amount of pain around my ankle with my previous injury, and my right ankle actually started hurting too. So my previous injury started to flare up, and my back pain was so bad that I couldn't even sit on my chair. It was so weird. And I haven't felt that way since like I was pregnant. And I feel like it's because yesterday I didn't work out. I feel like our body likes movement. Our body doesn't like to be stagnant. So there we go. We're here in my upstairs. So between the cryo chamber and workout, I will work out at home first. If I don't have time to do the cryo, I'll probably do it maybe on the weekend or next week when somebody else has the baby, so I can take a break to do the cryo. It's only 3 minutes, honestly. Like I can literally ask my husband to wait with the baby in the parking lot, or they can eat next door. The dribble up weights, and then I just log into the app and do some workouts with the weight. I think I'm going to do I think there was like 25-minute intermediate.
Hey, welcome to this total body session. I hope you're in the mood to work out. And strength exercise, right? What is the difference? Exercise.
Alright guys, I put on my new set. This is actually the second time I wear it. I wear it actually on Monday and I already did the laundry. This is the set from Lululemon. I just love this lavender color. And previously in my video, in my vlog, I asked you guys if I should hem it, and I did. And Lululemon does it for free, so that's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna go teach yoga. Yay! I do feel a little bit sad because I teach on Friday and usually half of the class cancel on this day. So usually on Thursday, I see a lot of people sign up for my class. I'm really happy. And then on Friday, usually half of the class dropped from the list because they wanted to go out to have drinks. They wanted to, you know, do other things, which I understand, but I felt like it's very tough to teach on Friday because a lot of times like people wanted to go to yoga, they sign up, but then like somebody invited them to go to a party, go out, and then they just choose to go out. But I really appreciate people who make it to my class, and I just feel like Friday is a great day to do yoga. And to be honest with you, in the past, I felt like weekend is actually the time for me to actually focus on myself, to work out, focus on my health and well-being. So basically, this thing, like, I need to throw this away. I wasted a coffee pot, oh no. After you use it for a while for the Keurig machine, this is the item. You put some water in there and you have to unclog it. I hate it. So you just do this. Coffee grounds in here. This is basically like what's clogging the machine, so it wouldn't work just now. Oh, I hate when this happens, so just gotta clean it a little bit more and then redo it. Okay, now we're gonna plug it in one more time. Got my coffee decaf. So apparently, like, I think there's no warning, like it worked last time, but you're supposed to do it like every 2-3 months. Trader Joe's oat creamer, I love it. And we're gonna do some Vital Protein. Let's put some Vital Protein. Oh, I need to get my life together. Add more water, please. But my little decaf coffee is here. For some reason, the plants in the bag, it's not doing well. It's not very symmetrical, but it's doing better than the weekend. But I don't know. It's like missing some leaves. Here's my coffee. Let's do some work. I feel a little stressed. Tuesday is actually the day that I work and get things done. And during the day, I will try to get as much as done as possible because my husband actually takes the kid to his office. I'm very, very grateful for the people in his office to take care of my kid. So I'm a little stressed because like our university recently changed from Blackboard system to Canvas system. And initially I didn't like the change, like as I was like looking into the system and stuff. But you know, as a yogi, I always constantly remind myself like, you know, changes are uncomfortable, but you need to get out of the comfort zone, try something new, like, you know, like learn new things, like don't always reject the change, don't always resist to the change. You know, change could be a good thing, it could be uncomfortable. But it's been several weeks and since the course started to run and I'm getting like emails and feedback from my students, I think it's safe to conclude that I truly hate Canvas. Maybe I haven't found the gem, like what's good about the Canvas, but so far I've been hating it. I've been hating it so much. And first of all, it's just so inconvenient for the instructor. For some reason, like the grade book is just so inconvenient. I love Blackboard way more. Second, it's just like, oh, I just don't like it. But it is what it is. I honestly want to teach more classes because I truly enjoy working. I know it sounded weird, I quit my previous full-time job and stuff, but I just want to say I truly enjoyed working. I just didn't really like going to the office because it was like a data analyst. So I basically write codes to query data from the SQL system, from the SQL server, and then I get the data and analyze it, put in reports. I actually enjoy what I did. I enjoy the whole like idea. I love working with data, but I just felt like in the past I didn't like to go into the office to work in the cubicle farm because like everyone was zooming, everyone's yelling at Zoom, everyone's talking on the phone, and I can hear their frustration, and I just couldn't really set my mind to focus on the data work that I wanted to do. So I really enjoy working from home or like work in a place that's like a little bit quiet, that I can have some quiet time. And also they were doing like painting work inside and outside using the oil-based painting. I had a miscarriage. That's why I quit my job. But to be honest, what I truly feel about being a new mom compared to working, honestly, I enjoyed working. Not that I enjoyed the office environment. I didn't like the office environment, but I just remember in 2020 we were working from home for several months. I really enjoyed it. And there were some days I actually worked overtime and I didn't mind it at all because I truly enjoy the work, and that is just my honest truth. And I felt like there shouldn't be any judgment for that. I'm hoping that I could teach more courses in the university or maybe get other part-time jobs or maybe have my YouTube going better, because like right now the money that I make from YouTube is not enough to cover daycare. And teaching yoga is really like a passion project. You really don't make enough money teaching yoga job, but I really wish that my YouTube can take off one day so I can hire help or send my kid to daycare. But right now I just have the support from my husband and his work family. I'm really appreciative because like all of my family live in China. I do not have a squat in America. My family in America, it's my husband and his family and my friends. So it would have been way easier if like I have family here. When I was a kid, like my grandparents like took care of me. Like my mom wasn't even in the same city. Like my mom just left me with my grandparents in a small town. My mom went to Beijing to work and I saw my mom once a year, and there was 1 year I didn't even see my mom. Like I actually didn't mind. But since my mom doesn't live here, she really wants to help, but she can't. And she doesn't speak any English. She doesn't know how to drive. Like if I take care of the baby and take care of her and then take care of myself and then try to do passion project and try to work, it's like even more impossible. Honestly, I feel like I love being a mom. Like my kid is so cute, but I definitely enjoyed working. And I feel like everyone is different. Some of my friends, they enjoyed their pregnancy, enjoyed being full-time mom, and I admire that. But for me, I just feel like I love being a mom, but at the same time, I also don't want being a mom taking over my identity. So what I truly feel about being a new mom, I love it. I think my kid is an easy kid. Despite the fact that he doesn't sleep through the night yet, a lot of kids at this stage already sleep through the night, but my kid actually doesn't sleep through the night. He still wakes up every 3 hours to eat. But I also don't mind, because when he wakes up, I will wake up and then I will pump, and then me and my husband will switch. So it's not like a big deal in terms of like the brain fog or the tiredness or exhaustion. I feel like overall my kid is an easy kid. Like he is the best kid that I could ever ask for. And I'm not saying it because I'm his mom. It's not like because I'm biased. He's like an easier kid. I love my kid. Like I think he's overall an easy kid and he's overall a good kid. So Raiden, if you are watching my vlog as you grow up, this is how I felt about you. I truly love you. But at the same time, I also don't want to sacrifice what I do, who I am. I still want to pursue my passion. I still have ambition in my life, in addition to being a mom. Like recently I watched a vlog from Shelby Church. I love her vlog. So I felt like she's a pretty grounded person. But she was saying that like a lot of her friends got married, have kids. Somehow the friendship died a little because like, you know, after her friends become parents, they don't have the time to hang out with friends anymore. I do not like that. And Shelby Church was saying like she did not want to commit like to a marriage or have babies yet because like she really wanted to focus on YouTube. She really wanted to focus on her career. I really want to be a mom at the same time focus on what I want to do in my life. And I feel like in the future, if I have a daughter, I also want to teach my daughter that like it's okay to be fully committed to being a mom and shift your identity, but it's also okay that if you don't want to shift your identity and truly like keep who you are and chase your passion and dream after having kids. That's how I feel truly about being a mom. So thank you so much for watching my vlog and supporting my channel. Make sure you subscribe. Also, I forgot to add that I felt a little bit stressed that I wanted to get things done, but I didn't have enough time to get things done. Partially also because I have to pump. This pumping breast milk thing is not as easy as I thought it would be. Partially because I don't use a wearable pump. I use this Spectra. I love my Spectra. I can't walk around with it because this tubes thing, it will just like fall, like it's already fell from it. So it's not like as portable, but on average, like I need to pump 120 minutes a day. That is 2 hours of my day just pumping. I think it's easier if you get the LV or Willow that you just put into your pumping bra and then you walk around the house to get ready. This thing is not easy to walk around the house to get ready. I'm so tired. I made myself a cold brew latte. Let me wake up. Wow, I love the fact that they split for us. Do a little bit of you look so good too.
Thank you.
But I would say your sandwich actually looks like better. Cheers. Yummy. Okay, great.